Over the last 10 years, when the billionaire owners of the club started investing heavily in the team, we have witnessed many blockbuster contracts broke out. Starting from Real Madrid, they spent totally $180 million to bring Cristiano Ronaldo and Kaká to Santiago Bernabéu. The value of the contracts keep increasing. The biggest deal up to date belongs to Neymar when he moved from Barcelona to Paris Saint-Germain with transfer fee nearly $250 million. Or recently, the deal of Virgil van Dijk and Harry Maguire in the Premier League, each cost almost $100 million. Blockbuster deals worth the money for players who have proven their talent, but there are also players who are bought cheaply but are phenomenally developed so they can make a big contribution to the club or to be sold and make a big profit. Today, let's review the top 6 most effective contracts in the Premier League in the past 10 years. Before moving to Liverpool, James Milner played not so outstanding at Manchester City. He was brought out to play as a left midfielder winger, then a right midfielder winger and sometimes a striker. Continuing to play in a position not a forte has gradually diminished the talent of James Milner, and then he was allowed to leave when his contract with Manchester City expired. But in the eyes of Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp, he needed a midfielder like James Milner to add to the Liverpool squad, and thus, Liverpool had on James Milner without losing a penny. Klopp led Milner to play as a central midfielder instead of a winger. With the ability of long pass accuracy, long-range shots and strong tackles helped James Milner to promote all his talents in this position. At the age of 33, James Milner is still playing stably in Liverpool's shirt, becoming one of the penalty shooters in the club, and has helped the club win the UEFA Champions League title when defeating Tottenham Hotspur with a score of 2-0. James Milner's current value according to Transfermarkt is about $17 million. He was born and raised at Milton Keynes, joined the youth team of local football team Milton Keynes Dons at the age of 11 before making to the first team 5 years later, season 2012-13. On August 26 of 2014-15 season, Ali played the full 90 minutes of the historic 4-0 victory in the second round of the League Cup of MK Dons against Manchester United. It was reported that numerous scouts from top clubs across Europe attended the match to watch him play, including representatives from Bayern Munich and Liverpool. He was chosen as the Football League Young Player of the Month for August. On February 2, 2015, Ali signed a contract with Tottenham Hotspur for a period of 5.5 years and a transfer fee of $6.4 million. After an impressive start in the Premier League, 5 goals in 18 games, he was renewed by Tottenham until January 2021. On January 23, 2016, he scored a superb goal in a 3-1 victory over Crystal Palace. He scored a volley from outside of the box. On April 18, 2016, he scored 2 goals in a 4-0 win over Stoke City, becoming the youngest midfielder in English Premier League history to reach the 10-goal milestone. On April 28, Ali received a ban on the final 3 matches of the season after punching West Bromwich Albion midfielder Claudio Yacob in the stomach. At the end of the season, Tottenham finished 3rd in the Premier League and Ali was individually voted PFA Young Player of the Year and named in the Team of the Season. Importantly, the England player is only 23 years old. He still has many opportunities to develop. Currently, the value of the midfielder has reached nearly $100 million, 15 times the amount that Tottenham has spent to buy him. Azpilicueta was brought in by Chelsea in 2012 from Marseille for $7 million. Azpilicueta made his debut on September 25, 2012, starting in a 6-0 home win against Wolverhampton Wanderers in a League Cup tie. He played his first Premier League game the following week, coming on as a substitute for Branislav Ivanovic in a 4-1 success over Norwich City, also at Stamford Bridge. Despite many expectations, the Spanish star proved difficult to play with the Blues. Over the years, the club's board of directors has made many big-name signings but still insists on keeping Azpilicueta. Gradually, the faith of the team was paid off. Azpilicueta grew and played extremely well in Chelsea. From the formation of 4 defenders under Mourinho to the 3-defender formation of Antonio Conte. By the time of Frank Lampard, Azpilicueta is the first-choice left-back position in the starting lineup of Chelsea and gained the trust of the coach with a captain's armband. He is one of the rare defenders with the ability to play well on the left and right wing. Possessing high speed, the ability to cross the goal and good judgment to cut the ball, Azpilicueta's certainty is an invaluable asset to Chelsea, and thanks to that, he has become a leader of the team. It is understandable now that the value of the number 28 player is much higher than the first day of arriving here, $35 million, 5 times the amount of money Chelsea spent to buy him. Kanté is currently one of the best midfielders in the world. The French star is not only the mainstay of Chelsea, but also contributes greatly to bring France football team to World Cup championship. Before winning today's glory, the number 7 player is a name no one knows. In 2015, Kanté signed an English club, Leicester City, for nearly $9 million. Right in the first season, Kanté is a major contributor to the historic Championship Premier League 2015-16 of Leicester City. Later, Kanté arrived at Chelsea for $41 million, helped Leicester City to make big profits. At Chelsea, he immediately became an indispensable player of the team and helped Chelsea win the Premier League in the first season playing here and won the PFA Player of the Year award. He continued with Chelsea to win the FA Cup in the 2017-18 season and to the Europa League in the 2018-19 season. At the national team, he and France won the runner-up at Euro 2016 and contributed greatly to help France win the 2018 World Cup. A dynamic, diminutive, and hard-working player, known for his energy and excellent ball-winning abilities as a box-to-box midfielder, as well as his positional sense, athleticism, intelligence, versatility, and ability to read the game. Kanté made the most tackles in Europe's top leagues in both the 2014-15 and 2015-16 seasons. Although he is predominantly known for the tactical and defensive aspect of his game, namely his ability to cut out opposing attacks, tackle opponents, and intercept passes, he is also capable of starting offensive plays or getting forward with his runs after regaining possession, courtesy of his simple yet precise and efficient distribution, as well as movement off the ball, agility and pace. With hard working, within a few years, N'Golo Kanté changed from an unknown player to one of the best midfielders in the world, and from that, his transfer value jumped up to $111 million. At this moment, Chelsea had won the big deal since they bought Kanté from Leicester City for $41 million. Many big-name clubs have spoken to Chelsea about wanting Kanté, but the Chelsea management has refused, simply because they know that they need him in the squad, and they know that Kanté still has more room to develop when he is now 28 years old. At the moment, Virgil van Dijk is considered one of the best defenders in the world. He started his football career in Groningen, Netherlands. In 2013, he moved to Celtic, He was voted the best young player and PFA Scotland Team of the Year for 2 consecutive years while playing here. On September 1, 2015, he was bought from Celtic by Southampton for $17 million. He became the most expensive player Southampton had to spend at that time. He quickly proved that he was worth the money. In the first season, 2015-16, he successfully intercepted 96 times, clearances 260 times, the percentage of successful tackles up to 75% and scored 3 goals. On December 27, 2017, he became the most expensive defender in history when Liverpool paid $93 million for his signature. He quickly became the leader at Liverpool and named in the UEFA Champions League squad of the season when Liverpool made it to UEFA Champions League final before losing 3-1 to Real Madrid. In the 2018-19 season, Van Dijk received the Liverpool Standard Chartered Player of the Month award for his performances in August. On April 2018, he was named in the PFA Team of the Year alongside Liverpool teammates, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Mane, and Andrew Robertson. On April 28, 2019, he was named the PFA Player of the Year. Following Liverpool's 2-0 victory over Tottenham in the 2019 UEFA Champions League final on 1 June, Van Dijk was named UEFA's Man of the Match. In August 2019, Van Dijk won UEFA Player of the Year award. On September 2, 2019, he was shortlisted in the final 3 of the Best FIFA Football Awards. On September 23, 2019, he was voted runner-up in the Best FIFA Men's Player and into the FIFA F5 Pro Men's World 11. Within just 2 years, he rose from a prominent defender in Southampton to one of the best defenders in the world. With the money Liverpool spent on Southampton, they received the amount that 5 times the amount they spent when buying him from Celtic. As for Liverpool, despite the large amount of money, but that amount is absolutely worth it, as evidenced by the UEFA Champions League Championship, and they are leading the Premier League season 2019-20 at the moment. Philippe Coutinho can be considered as the biggest deal of the Premier League and Liverpool. On January 26, 2013, after 5 years playing for Inter Milan, he moved to Liverpool for $11 million. He quickly integrated into the English Premier League environment, becoming an indispensable player in the COP squad. The Brazilian midfielder proved to be worthy of the number 10 shirt by regularly setting up a super long-range shot with the clever moves from the left, then made a cut inside goal which has become his trademark move. In the 2015-2016 season, he was the main inspiration of the COP after the legendary captain Steven Gerrard left. In 5 years playing for Liverpool, he played 152 times and scored 41 goals. Considered to be the classic number 10 of Brazilian football, Coutinho can play as an attacking midfielder, second striker and winger, where he has made a mark in supporting the ball for teammates. With his ingenious control of the ball, as well as the speed, he was compared to Lionel Messi and Ronaldinho by former Espanyol coach Mauricio Pochettino. He said Philippe, he has a special magic under feet. It is because of this style of football that he was noticed by Barcelona when they had just sold Neymar to Paris Saint-Germain and needed to bring back a similar player to the team. And then, in January 2018, Coutinho joined FC Barcelona and became the most expensive player in the club's transfer history for a record of $188 million transfer fee. The money Liverpool earned from this deal is 22 times the cost they paid for buying him from Inter Milan. And that's the top 6 most effective, profitable contracts in the Premier League in the last 10 years. How do you feel about these contracts? Do we miss any other contracts? Or do you want La Liga, Bundesliga, Serie A version? Please comment below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.